So it's been a while. Happy 2023. I haven't been able to vlog a lot. Honestly, during the winter, I kind of just like to chill. But I have been accumulating some parts for the Laurel and things that I've just been really excited and like searching for. So this video might span over a couple days of part installations for the Laurel as parts kind of like roll in for the car. I'm not doing anything too crazy. It's just things that I have been searching for years have been like falling into my lap, and it's gonna be a good year, guys. So I'm really excited. Hopefully you guys all had like a really awesome New Year's. Work Emitz 18s OGs. These are a set of wheels I've always wanted to run on the Laurel, and it's an acquired taste. You either love them or hate them. I personally love Emitz, so I actually do have a full set of 18s, but when I test fitted these, the front or any of them didn't clear the Z32 brake calipers on the Laurel. So I did just recently acquire a really rare set of R-Disc 18 Emitz in California with the help of some friends and family. So I'm waiting for one of them to get shipped to me so I could test fit, and gonna start the fun process of rebuilding and fitting and everything. The goal is to triple chrome everything. Not sure what color hardware I want to do yet, but they're just gonna look really good on the car. I do love the axles, although I just want to run the Emitz. So the axles I will never sell. I'm just gonna put them away and probably switch back and forth between the two sets of wheels. Next part, and actually we're gonna install these today. These are really rare original E-spare mirrors. If you know, you know. But it even says C33 on the inside. They do make two kinds. The manual ones and then the electric motor ones, which these are the manual mirrors, and we'll be throwing these on. I already got them painted by Danny Jimenez, so these are gonna look so sick. This is another piece that I've been searching for this car for many years, so I'm very excited to be able to throw these on. As you can see, the glass isn't in the best shape, but once I have them on, I'm gonna try some tricks to see if I could successfully restore the glass on these. And last, I do have a new grille and two upper pieces for the headlights that are coming. That should be here probably in 2 or 3 days, and that will also still be in this video. So as soon as those parts come in, I'll be unboxing those and showing you guys the cool things that we did with that, and we'll be installing that as well. I have never installed mirrors, so this is gonna be a learning process. I don't think it's gonna be too difficult. I might have already jinxed myself. The only thing I'm always worried about is Nissan interiors, especially old ones. Everything on this car likes to just break and crack because it's just really brittle. So without further ado, let's see how this all goes. Alright, so I guess it's really important to get this out. This was actually the last thing holding me back. Now I can there we go. I'm actually gonna just let it hang here. There's really no reason I need to take any of this out. currently I'm doing a test fit with the mirror. As you can see, kind of like how it's gonna look. Just adds like a really nice sleekness to it. Probably another love or hate part on this car, but personally, I love it. So what I'm doing currently, when I first test fitted this, it was just way out of whack with really big gaps on the bottom and on the top. And I've been playing around with like adding washers, so it's probably hard to see, but now it's a lot better. There's barely any of a gap, although I think what I'm gonna do is pick up some, maybe like a rubber molding or trim, add it on the inside so it really seals it. Although on the top, you can see there's a gap right here. So I added 2 washers on this side to pivot it because the gap here was really bad. I think the sweet spot, which I may be wrong, but I'm gonna remove 1 more washer out, see if it gets it a little more snug, and I'm still gonna add some trims, like a rubber molding around it to really seal it. But so far this is actually good progress, so even if this is the best I can get it, this was a lot better than the first time that I mocked this up. So I bought some rubber molding from AutoZone. See, it's a Mary Seal camper top weather strip. This is the only stuff I found that would probably work. And you get a giant strip, and I'm actually cutting it and gonna apply it on the inside. Should work. Went pretty well. Put in the door, like the door card back in, took less than a minute. It was super easy to put everything back in. So now I'm gonna knock out this side and then we'll go over the mirrors and stuff. Both sides are in. There is like a very, very tiny gap underneath. So I'm probably just gonna get like black silicone and just silicone the bottoms, but I'm actually really happy with the way they turned out, and I think they look really good. Kind of adds like a nice sleek look to the whole car, and in my opinion I think this just kind of ties everything in for me. So we're back and it just looks really cool. I got the grille and the headlight trim laser engraved by my friend Freddie in Florida. His company's called Night Laser Engraving. I will tag it on the video and I'll show you guys what we did. So this is a C34 grille. If you guys don't know, that's a C33. So the C34 is the next generation, and it's a popular like grille swap with some cutting modifications to fit. And here is the design we did. Came out so good. Sucks because I'm gonna have to cut it up, but it just looks like it's hard to capture it on here, but it leaves like a very faint bronze, like burn look to it from the laser, and just came out like it exceeded my expectations. So that's the grille. These are headlights. So this is a trim that goes on top. I did already take my old grill out and the top of the old trim off because I'm also getting those laser engraved. I'll probably be switching back and forth between the C33 and the C34 grill depending on which one I like, which I'll decide today. But these go on top and you'll be able to see this when the hood is popped. I'm going to be replacing my old headlight with this new one. Reason being, I have a piece of the headlight that broke off, you know, the headlight bulb shroud, whatever, on the inside, broke off and has been stuck inside of my headlight for a while. So I finally got a new headlight. Gonna be swapping this one out. Headlights in. I transferred the old bottom trim from my last one. It was all rusted. I was luckily able to get it all off. I used new hardware for the top. Everything's good. Looks good. Glass looks better. Now I do have a replacement for this one because it matches the condition of that glass and it's better. So I'm just gonna quickly do this and then we're gonna hop into fitting the grill. Oh man, I am so excited. They just look so good. So headlights are completely in. Now I'm gonna show you guys what we're gonna have to do with the grill. So these don't fit like pretty much at all. So I have to notch it on both ends here, and then pretty much I guess the only way is to zip tie it. So sucks to have to cut this up. It's gonna be scary, and I really hope that I don't mess this up because it's gonna look so sick. Alright, so obviously been doing some trimming, a lot of trimming. Had to cut a lot on the ends, and wanted to start there because now that we're sitting closer, now I have to notch the corners. This is going to be the scary part. I ended up calling an early night yesterday, and then this morning I just kind of jumped in, kind of had the night to think everything through, come up with a game plan, and I have been trimming even more of this. And what I did originally, the grill had these like foam pieces on top and made it a little bit thicker, so I cut all that out. And I'm going to be using the same material I use on the Eastbear mirrors and make seals on the inside to snug it. And then we're going to start playing around with the fitment on this. grill is on. That sucked. So I had to pull it off again, do a little bit more trimming. I don't know if maybe my OCD kind of kicked in here a little bit, but I was trying to really just get this as even as possible. And the only thing that sucks is actually two things that suck. First is that unfortunately you have to use zip ties. I think I've mentioned this already. Second is that when I close the hood, I actually can't reach my hand in there to pop it. I have to use a super long screwdriver and kind of get it in from in there to, I don't know, it's not fun. It looks good, but I think I'm going to run my stock grill once that's back from getting engraved as well. This does look good though, and I actually do like how the grill looks on the car. I just don't know if I'm gonna run it. So when I first put it on, it just stuck out so much, but I got it to fit pretty good. So I'm gonna do some B-roll. I'll close the hood afterwards and show you guys how it fits. So here's the top of the grill when you close the hood. This is actually something I do like, just seeing a hint of the engraving popping out. But the car looks really good with the grill. So we'll see if I keep it or not. I'm gonna have to wait for my C33 grill to come back, and then I'll just kind of assess from there. But for now, it's kind of a vibe. I dig it. So if you guys have made it this far, I really appreciate you guys watching. I know I'm not the most consistent uploader, but there will always be videos coming out. Just I don't know the time frames. There's gonna be a lot of content with the Datsun when the day comes. And I still have a couple other things I wanna do to Laurel and to the Chaser. If you guys can hit that like and subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Take care.